Hello, Alison.
Hi.
Can you please tell us a little bit about your nursing background to date?
Yeah, I've been nursing for about 25 years and I've done a certificate in paediatric nursing, I've done my midwifery. I've also worked in district nursing for several years, so I've done a lot of wound management, and I've been in aged care for about 6 years before I came to practice nursing, which was about 10 months ago.
Right. And why did you make the move to general practice?
I guess I'd become very stressed in aged care, and I longed for the opportunity to work with people on a one-to-one basis. The variety of general practice also was appealing to me, and the flexibility.
So just to clarify, how long have you been working in general practice now?
Just 10 months.
Okay. So what do you find to be the main benefits of the role?
There are many. I love having my own list of patients. Also being able to refer to the general practitioners as my support, and they refer to me, so we work very much as a team together. I find working with younger people in a preventative health role very inspiring, and being able to capture people before chronic health issues actually happen, it's new and it's great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So is it different to what you expected?
Yes, it is. I guess I hadn't taken into account the variety. Within a day, all of the things that I've done in my 25 years of nursing can be encapsulated in one day. And I hadn't taken into account the educational opportunities that are available. So there's always more things to learn and increase on what you have already learned. Yeah.
So what are the things that you least like about the role?
There aren't many of those. I'm very lucky. However, I guess the patients who don't show up for their appointments provide a bit of frustration, because your planned day suddenly is not so planned, but there's always plenty more to do and other things to keep me occupied.
Okay. So if you were to recommend nursing in general practice to your colleagues, what things would you encourage them to consider before making the move?
I think they need to be a very flexible person. The day changes enormously. You don't know whether the doctors are going to need you to help with something, or, you know, from time to time we'll have patients just arrive that a child may have fallen and need you to help or whatever. Also, it's from your own personal point of view, it's a wonderful career because it's flexible, it's varied. Your family life suddenly becomes a possibility. You can juggle things around because you have your own booked list of patients. Once again, the educational opportunities are great. The division of general practice are always there to support you in your role. They've been absolutely wonderful to me. So yeah, they're the main things.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking to me today.
That's okay.
Thanks, Marie, for joining us today. I've just got a few questions about nursing in general practice for you. Can you please tell us a little bit about your nursing background to date?
Well, I've been working in this surgery for 3 years, and before that I was working in the public sector for about 25 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And why did you make the move into general practice?
Well, actually I was sort of wanting to change jobs, but I was actually thinking of moving in the public sector, not changing here, and the doctor that worked here in the surgery actually offered me a position, which I actually turned down, and then thought about it and took the offer.
Right. And what do you find to be the main benefits of the role?
Well, it's totally different from being in a hospital where you're seeing people ill and that. You're actually helping with preventative things. You're seeing children for immunisation. It's just totally different, yeah.
So is it different to what you expected?
Definitely, yeah. I had really had no idea about what practice nursing was before I started working here. Yeah.
And so in a normal day, for example, what would your patient load look like?
Mixed. I mean, all ages. We have immunisations, diabetic reviews. You can have asthma action plans, just ordinary injections, ECGs. Yeah.
What are the things that you like least about the role?
Probably the paperwork, some of the Centrelink paperwork, because I don't come from that background and I'm not very good at doing that sort of thing. Actually, having patients and seeing patients all the time is good, but some of the paperwork I find very difficult. Yeah.
And if you were to recommend nursing in general practice as a career option to your colleagues, what things would you encourage them to consider before making the move?
That look at it that it's something. If you come from a community base, I haven't come from a community nursing base, but I think if you have, it'd be a lot easier to come into practice nursing. But sort of being flexible, knowing that you're going to have to learn new skills. Yeah.
And flexibility around hours. Do you find that
Really
hours
good.
suit
Because
you?
I job share with another girl, we just work between the two of us most of the time, and it's really good. I like the hours. I don't start early. We just finish when the doctors finish. Not working weekends, no shift work. It's really good.
Okay, great. Thanks for talking to us today.